I feel like I've not seen anybody try to debut this card at all. I've not seen anybody using him. I feel like he's very underappreciated. Today we're going to give him a go. Obviously, a shortstop here, Andres Gimenez. These are his stats because I'm not even sure you guys have seen him. Not a very popular card. 192 contact, 62, 55 power. So not a big power guy. 86 vision is pretty decent. 89 fielding, 86 arm, 85 speed, 95 stealing. He looks like he's going to be pretty good. Now, he is eerily similar to Brian Roberts. I mean, like the spitting image of Brian Roberts. Even hits lefty and fields righty. So like very, very similar to Brian Roberts. He's basically Brian Roberts, but at shortstop. And if you watch the last video, you will see that I actually raked with Roberts. The thing here is that Gimenez is a lefty and Roberts is a switch hitter. So that's the big difference there. All right, well, that's going to work, I think. All right, let's get into the game, see what happens. All right, he's got Prestige Bob Feller, which means he's probably used Feller a lot, probably knows how to use him. Other than that, not a crazy lineup, to be honest. Victorino's fine. Chisholm you see a lot. The Masturbator is his catcher. And I realize now, probably shouldn't read that on YouTube, but it's too late now, and I'm not editing it out. Now, the trick here, we've got absolutely pivotal that we locate with Shohei Ohtani. Something I'm not really capable of doing at all most of the time when I pitch with him, but it works out okay because people really can't hit it. So if we can locate with him, I think it'll be okay, and that's a pretty good start. You like jazz? Is that a thing? Is that from the B movie? Is that what they say? Somebody's like, yo, you like jazz? And everybody's like, oh, that should be a meme. Here is Mr. Bader. This guy's a monster. I just want to see his card. What is, how, 6'5"? Lord help us. Marsh up the middle. It's good squared line out. Tough way to start. Hopefully not a sign of things to come, but it happens. Here's Andres Gimenez. He looks really tiny. I don't even know his measurements. Like height wise, I didn't think about it. He looks kind of small, at least at that angle. We're gonna wait for a good pitch to drive here. I was really antsy with Robert's last video. We want to kind of wait for a pitch here with Gimenez, and that's a ball, but it's one we could have probably swung at and done some damage with. That's one we definitely should have probably done some damage with. To say you have to sit back on 100 sounds strange, but you really do. That's going to be a ground out. Tough first AB for Gimenez, but he'll get better. So there you go. That's going to be off Ohtani's foot. Would be sick to get him out here. We're not going to. That's tough. That's a broken bat. Shohei nearly just runs directly at the bat like a psychopath, but we make the catch. Kirilloff, 345 average, leads the team. Pretty dope. Sitting Josh Young for a while, by the way. We roll over on a changeup. Not a great look. Gallo turns on it to right. It's high. It's deep. It's caught. No. Tough way to end the inning. Again, not saying they should eliminate pause time, but like make them fill out a survey at the end of the game. Freaking, what are you doing when you're paused? Are you pooping? You making oatmeal? You there? You're like, man, you know it'd be sick right now if I pause the game up until 30 seconds left to make oatmeal, and then I just stop the process and play for 2 more innings so that I have 5 more minutes of pause time, so I can pause the game again and go make my oatmeal. And then by that time you have like kind of warm but also kind of awful oatmeal because you've taken 45 minutes to make it, because that's how the pause time kind of works. And here we are again, and I promise you he's going to pause again. He's going to turn on this fastball. No, he's late on it. Okay. Get there, Kirilloff. Die! Also, shout out to me for having like 4 lefties in a row with Ohtani. It's like Jackson, Ohtani, Marsh, Gimenez are all freaking lefties in a row, and I didn't think about it. So hopefully he just never brings in a lefty. I bet you Ohtani's the only pitcher to have a pull shift. I know Ohtani also is a hitter, but it's gotta be one of the few pitchers in history to have a pull shift, right? He's just gotta be. I can't think of anybody else that would have. Babe Ruth? Slider, good pitch. We could get this guy just to chase sliders for the rest of the day. That would be rather helpful, in my opinion. Get there, Joey. You got there. Alright, let's get a hit here with Gimenez. I want to see how tall he is. He can't be that tall. 6 foot? Okay, he looks really tiny. Maybe he's just light. I think he said 161, which is pretty light. Maybe he'll grow into his body, but he looked like skinny, I guess. He just looks small. The bat's not mighty. Yeah. Sandberg rips it in the left. It's gonna be caught. It's the second one we've been right on. This is why you need like a pause timer, but also like you shouldn't be allowed to pause more than what, maybe 6 times a game feels fair. Unless it's like recommended to you, especially before the 5th inning. Brian Roberts' first hit of the game, thank God. Alright, we're not gonna get no hit today, boys. I think he's got a capped catcher, is that right? Yeah, we're not stealing here, but he knows we're thinking about it, but we're not going to. It just doesn't make sense. I think I am. I'm gonna steal, because why not? Of course he slide steps on the one pitch. Golly, dude. Pudge in the center. We're right on it. We're gonna line out. Sick. Cannot be. What's he sitting on? Normally I skip pitcher at bats, but I just would like to know legitimately what he's sitting on there. Fastball away, and he's paused again. What are we doing? I guess I need to practice more on Bob Feller. That needs to be a thing that happens apparently. Ohtani a base hit. Not sure why I didn't have the shift on there. We're gonna have to hold it first because that's a good throw. We're out. With that throw, we're probably safe. But if it's a good throw, we're definitely out. Gimenez, no. All right. Well, this has just been an exciting game. Is that gonna get down? It's not. Okay. Oh. That was asking to be down 1-0. I invited him to hit a home run and he cordially declined, which I am very grateful for. Yelly hits it high and deep. Marsh makes the play at the wall. Yeah, we get rewarded for a base hit. Let's go. It was lined. It went under whoever his second baseman is. It went under his glove. We're going to get a double out of that. That's actually huge leadoff double. Oh, we're early on that too. I was sitting on it. I was ready that time. Bloop shot, base hit. Let's go. We're going to hold him. Too much could go wrong there. If we get thrown out, I'd be kicking myself. We have a pretty good hitter here with Brian Roberts up. And Roberts, he's going to get the job done at least. So that ball is caught at the track. We're going to be able to score a run. It's going to be 1-0. Brian Roberts continues to be an animal. Continues to be an animal. Yikes, dude. I 100% went. I agree. It's not gonna fall. Okay, well, you know what? We manufacture a run there. Ohtani, man. We're gonna have to rely on you, man. Yikes. What was that? Did I just say yeeks? Like yeets, but with a K and an S at the end? Like yeeks? I don't know, man. I sincerely have no idea. Ground ball. Gimenez just unable to get there. I'm actually suddenly feeling terrible about this. We're going to warm up some people. We're going to warm up Eck. Not sure if I've used him in a video yet. I don't think I have. We're going to do it now. If we need to. I'd love Ohtani to finish out this inning at least so he can potentially hit. But we'll see if that becomes a reality or not. I'm going to try to produce a double play. Yeah, we might have. I was going to say I don't think it's possible because Brujan's so fast, but he hit it right at Gimenez. That's huge. It gets us out of the inning. I don't know. I didn't think that was going to happen. I'm sincerely shocked, but it did happen. So there you go. Reggie, high and deep to right center, and it's gone. Even over the big gap there in Citi Field between the fence and the stands, and we sneak it out. It's 2-0 now. He brings in Doolittle. I assume this is A's collection Doolittle. That would make the most sense. They need a way that they can show you who the pitcher is. Like maybe as a batter you hit R2, it shows you who the pitcher is instead of who's hitting for you, because it's assumed that you can read. But when there's multiple versions of the pitcher, it would be nice to know. Doolittle as an example. Is he the gold? Is he the diamond? Which version is he? Because Brandon Marsh, there's only one version of him. I don't need to push the R2 button and know, hey, Brandon Marsh is hitting. Because I know. And you should know who you have in your lineup, so. I think last video or so, I said you needed to score 7 runs to win consistently. Gimenez is going to ground out here. Maybe there's a reason he's forgotten about it. But we're going to score a lot less than 7. And I would love to get the win here. If Ohtani even sniffs trouble, he's done. Like, walk, fluke base hit, he's done, we're bringing in Eck. That's a great start to the inning. Ohtani here only at 80 pitches. Not high stamina, but we've used him pretty effectively, and this guy swings early in the count often, which has helped a lot. Because now we're only at 81 pitches. I don't know, it's been a weird one. Weird pitchers duel broke out in a game that I really didn't expect it. What are we doing, Pudge? Throw the ball. Jesus. What was that block, by the way? Last out of the game. Sliders not even going to bounce. Yeah, we're going to dive way over there. What do you mean? Why is that even an option? He's watching the ball in. He freaking phases through his ankle, first of all. How that happens, no idea, but you can see it right there. Phases through his ankle. Should at least kick off his ankle. Why is he diving behind the runner? I don't know. Line drive. Gimenez makes the play. Alright, we get through it. It made it more exciting than it had to be, but we did for the ratings. It's for the ratings, guys. Thanks for watching if you made it all the way through. Sorry Gimenez didn't work, but we ran into Feller, who apparently is my kryptonite, so that was unfortunate, but it is what it is. Brian Roberts continues to be a glitch, by the way. So hit subscribe if you guys enjoyed it, made it this far, let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next one.